there, it's Carol Marak at carolmarak.com. Welcome to Solo and Smart. And I am continuing the conversation around evaluating and assessing the life's domains, and which really helps you gain an awareness of the barriers that impede your own well being and the things that you might worry about most. And the 10 life domains that I created when I was assessing my future years, I addressed these top 10. So knowing how satisfied you are with each life domain gives you a starting point of what's ahead and which areas need attention and change. And once you recognize them, you really get an immediate sense of relief knowing where to start when planning for your own future, because it's the not knowing that heightens worry and stress. So it's our job to self-appraise each domain of our life and then to rate the satisfaction and then connect the inner circle of each. So when I started to look at my own future, this is what my circle looked like, and this is what how when I connected the dots or connected each domain. As you can see, money, housing, and location were really falling short, and I felt very more confident, I should say, with exercise and fitness, somewhat comfortable with social connections. However, my health I thought was pretty good. But so just to show you, your goal is to be at a 10 as you work on changing some of the bad habits that we all have created in our own lives. We start with the Aging Starter Kit. And as I talked about in the last video, I've created what I call the Aging 101 Starter Kit, and it's free if you subscribe to my newsletter. It addresses some of the domains, my top domains, and I think it's probably a few of the top domains for most of us, which is health, money, social connections, and then our housing, and one more. But so when you're assessing your money, ask yourself, what does having enough money that lasts mean to you? Because it really gives you a better sense of what choices can you make today to support your money. For example, if you can. So if you ask yourself, what choices can I make today to support my money? Well, those could be, you could live on a budget, you could actively practice gratitude, you could even research before you shop instead of doing impulse buying. Just because you want a product doesn't mean you have to go out and immediately buy it. You could avoid that spending trigger or impulse buying. For example, you don't want to go to the grocery store and shop when on an empty stomach, right? So the same holds true for other products and services. And another thing that you can do to help support your money is to find an accountability partner, someone who supports you in your process as you make changes to your buying patterns and your saving and spending patterns. What is your belief about earning money, or your belief about saving and having money, and even debts and paying them off? Well, a lot of us grew up with some really distorted thoughts about money. For example, we might have some of our scripts on money could be, money is the root of all evil. Money is there to spend. Money is not that important. Money is only for the rich, and the poor get poorer. Or perhaps you might even have a thought pattern that confirms that you are not good with money, or you could say, well, my family was never rich, so I'm not going to be rich either. Or money is a limited resource. We all have these ingrained thoughts about our health, our money, our social connections, and anything about life, really. But if you want to change some of the negative patterns, you have to honestly look at them and be willing to change some of those patterns that hold us back. Well, thank you for joining me today on how to address your thoughts about money. And these are some of the topics that we discuss in the Solo Aging Master Group. And of course, we talk about much, much more about our years ahead and how to plan for them. So circle back in the next day or so, and I will address the next top concern, which is social connections. Be sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it with a friend, and also I would like for you to circle back in the next day or two and also like this video. Well, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in a day or two. Thank you.